Hello you guys, we are back on the second channel. I know I haven't been posting. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to figure out the best angle to film in my car like this. I think this is fine if I just move my seat back. Yeah, sure, why not? But also I got these new glasses. Aren't they cute? I'm not taking them off because I look a little rough today because I slept in today. It's just been one of those days. And basically I've been posting on my main channel, which is Madeline ASMR. If you guys don't know, I'll put it in my description. I've been posting every day. I've been grinding. I don't know. I just want this so bad. I want to do social media. I want to do all of this so bad. And I've been getting, I could get emotional, talking about it because my whole life, I've never really wanted anything, career-wise. I've never been, oh, I want to be a doctor. Oh, I want to be a lawyer. Oh, I want to be an engineer. I want to be a dentist. Whatever you want to, anything. I have never been yeah, that's what I want to do. And even, I just graduated college last month, and I have no clue what I'm doing. And I am very heavily thinking about leaving my current job, which is basically just an internship, but it just kept getting extended, which is great, but they don't have anything full-time there for me. And it's just not what I want to do. And I have been also thinking about not necessarily moving to a different city right now because I clearly don't have the money to do that. I still live at home with my parents. But maybe working in a different city, and I just kind of want I would love to work a part-time job. I thought about waitressing, so that I can, work, make my money, and then all my other time I can devote to making content for this channel, for my ASMR channel, for TikTok, whatever it may be. That is what I want to do. And I am determined to make it happen. Like I said, I've never wanted anything in my life besides this. It's this is everything to me. And I don't know, sometimes I get really discouraged and I'm I don't know, maybe it's not meant to be, maybe it's not gonna work out. And then I'm do you know how many people have been in this exact position? And this can apply to your life. If you have a career path that you want to do, if you want to get into this school, you want to do this sport, you want to go to this place, do this thing, do you know how many people have been in the exact same spot that you are in right now? The answer is a lot. And specifically with doing content full-time as a job, especially in this day and age, obviously, because, it's just the time of social media. How many people today, right now, right at this very second, are making a living off of posting videos, being online, doing this kind of thing? How many people in this day and age are doing that? Also, a lot. And obviously I think some people don't realize how much work it actually takes, and some people strike luck and then they just go from there. Some people, it takes time. That's another thing. Everyone has a different path. Even if you, so many people have been in your exact same position, nobody has had the same path. Nobody has had the exact same path. Yeah, people might have gone through challenges, struggles, stuff like that, but no one goes through the exact same struggle at the exact same time, at the exact same stage in your journey. And this can be with just life in general too. Everyone lives a different life. Your life is your life. You can do what you want, and that's what I am realizing. I can do what I want. So that's why I'm I think I'm gonna quit my job. I think I'm gonna get a part-time job in a different city, work on this until maybe I can eventually move. And not even super far away, because I am close to my family and I love my family and I do want to stay by them. But just to have a new environment, have a fresh start, because I feel like I'm kind of just suffocating. I don't know. It's such a strange feeling, and I feel very alone. I do get very lonely at times, but most of the time I'm just alone. Like, I'm just by myself. And I've always been an introvert. I like that, but sometimes I do get upset. I'm like, I wish I could go out, have friends to go out with, have a boyfriend, you know what I mean? Or just, like, be, have a community of people. And that's another thing. This kind of stuff, content, can open the way for those connections. And I, like, literally, oh my gosh, like, it makes me giddy talking about it because I know that I will not give up until I succeed. And I feel like I already would say that I am successful. Like, I post videos, people watch them, people like them, people comment. This channel's newer, so, but, but I know that it can be so much bigger, and I know that, like, I don't know, if you don't give up, you will succeed. Like, you might have to do something different than you thought what your original plan was going to be. You might have to pivot your content, you might have to work harder, or post less, but higher quality videos. It kind of depends. There's so many different strategies and things about making content. But if you don't stop trying, if you keep going, if you try the new things, if you keep working hard, you will succeed in no matter whatever it is that you do. And that could be getting a 9-to-5 job. And I'm not saying that I will never do that, because it's very possible. Like, everything that I've been talking about, getting this part-time job, different city, whatever, it's all hypothetical. Like, that might not happen. I might go to a 9-to-5 and still do content, but it just will be so much harder if I have a 9-to-5 and I'm trying to do content. Obviously, it still would be possible. Also, it's so hard when you live at home because my family's there all the time. Like, I'm never there by myself, so it's like, especially this kind of content, ASMR, I can film because, like, I'm just whispering and being quiet. But also, if they're being loud, if they're talking, I can't. And this kind of stuff, it's not that I'm embarrassed, but it's just, like, I feel like they would not understand the point of me putting up my phone or my camera and talking and just, like, kind of doing, like, this is kind of like a video diary, honestly. Like, I'm just talking, but also I feel like I can use my experiences and my emotions to help motivate other people. Maybe not help motivate, but just, like, help other people not feel so alone, because I feel like I am a very isolated person, which isn't always bad, but it's not very good. So yeah, there's the dealing with the judgment of that. But honestly, at this point, I'm just like, I don't really care. Like, and I also don't think, I love my family to death, obviously. I don't know if they really can grasp the fact that people make a living off of content. And I think they do understand it in a way, but I don't know if they would, not that they wouldn't be supportive, but they would just kind of be like, okay, yeah, like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, go get a job, like, which I still would work, but it just wouldn't be what they want me to do, which is a 9-to-5, and get a job in what I got my degree for, which, you guys, I have talked about this so many times. When I went to college, I was like, I have no clue what I want to do, so I picked this major. I don't know. The whole time going throughout college, I was like, I don't want to do this, like, whatever. And now I'm like, okay, well, what do I do now? Because I don't have school. Literally, like, all I have really would be working and doing this. So, also, I'm sorry if it's distracting that I talk with my hands. I am a very anxious person, and I feel like it kind of helps me, like, express myself. Maybe not, but it helps me feel better. I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm just at a point where I want this so badly, and I will do whatever I need to do to get there, and I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid anymore. Like, seriously, I've become less and less afraid the more that I It's like exposure therapy. I was so worried because my other channel has over 10,000 subscribers, which is great. But I feel like nowadays, TikTok is where you grow your platform. So I started a TikTok for my ASMR account, and I was like, oh my gosh, what if people see it, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm just like, I don't care. Because I literally did this, like, a few months ago, and I, like, privated the account, or, like, made it, what's it called? I didn't delete it, but I, like, made it so you can't look it up. And then I was like, no, like, I need to do this because this is how people are growing their platforms nowadays. And so many people are making a living off of TikTok as well. So I'm like, let's do it. Let's do it. And I've been doing it, and it's been, you know, it hasn't been as successful as YouTube, but it's there, and I'm doing it. And listen, I never thought that I would ever do it and keep it up, because I'm like, what if people see it, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm like, I don't care. And also, people do not care. People don't really care. They might be like, oh, that's weird. But most of the time, it's literally just like a passing thought. They're like, oh, you know, like, you know, especially if it's people you know, and it's like they haven't seen that side of you before. It can be like, oh, like, that's just, you know, a little bit different, but like, whatever. And then they go on with their day because they have their own lives and their own things to worry about. So, yeah, and if people keep saying, like, oh my gosh, she's so weird, blah, 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 they're doing this, they're doing that, like, what the heck, like, so weird. They are literally obsessed with you, and they're just jealous because they cannot have their own self-expression in a way that they're not, like, ashamed of. Like, so that's, I literally have to tell myself that every single day. And obviously there's going to be ups and downs. Like, literally this past week, last weekend, today's Saturday, it was last Sunday, I had a very, 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 very big mental breakdown. And I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, and sometimes I literally said this, I do feel like a failure sometimes because I live at home, I'm 21, I don't have friends, I don't have a boyfriend, I work a job, but I leave early because I'm so depressed there, and I just, like, I can't do it. But I have this, and, like, you know, it's not a typical, I feel like not what a typical 21-year-old would have, but also I feel like people don't realize how many people are in the exact same situation as them. Because nowadays you see some people that live on their own and stuff like that, but you don't see the struggles that it takes to get there. You don't see the true behind the scenes because, you know, you never know. Maybe their parents are, like, paying for their rent for an apartment, or their parents bought them that car, or, you know, they took out a loan and they're in so much debt to do this and this and that. You never know. So, yeah. And you never know why someone is living the life that they're living, I guess. Like, nobody really knows why I live at home. Nobody knows why, you know what I mean? And if people don't know, they can't really, like, judge. Like, they can, but it's not like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just like, it doesn't matter. So, I'm gonna try and wind down this video. I feel like it was all over the place, especially because I haven't posted on here in a hot minute, and I, like, need to get back into the groove. Because ideally, I would love to post on here every day as well. Like, I would love that. And that's the other thing. Like, I feel like once I do, because I'm manifesting it, okay? I manifest. Once I can do content creation full time, I've been grinding. I've been doing this stuff every day, all day, every day. I come home. This is what I focus on. I think about my content. I film videos. I edit, upload, post, all that. It will be so easy for me because I've already been doing it while juggling so many other things. And it's just like, that just motivates me so much more because it's like, yeah, it's hard now, but guess what? One day you're going to wake up and who knows, maybe a video gets 1 million views, maybe something happens. Like, you know what I mean? You never know what can happen. Your life can change like that. And all of a sudden, you've achieved your dream. All of a sudden, you get that job, boom. All of a sudden, you've achieved your dream. Your hard work has paid off. And all of the work will be for something. It won't be for nothing. And, like, I have been, obviously, like, the big UFC fight happened. Okay, I'm just, like, rambling again, but like, these fighters, you don't see what it took them to get to where they are. You know how much hard work and dedication they have to have, and all of the, you know, trials and tribulations, everything they've had to go through to get to where they are on that stage. And it's like, you win the fight, you get your championship belt, and all of your hard work has paid off, and it makes it all worth it. And you feel proud because it's like, I did this, I built this for me. Obviously help with other people along the way, all of that, but it's like, I did this, you know. So I just want to say, don't give up. It's hard, it gets hard, there's ups and downs, but if you really think about something, this is another thing, if you think about something every single day, do not give up on it, because there is a reason that seed has been planted in your heart. And there is a reason that you are hardwired that way. Like, it's kind of just like, everything is meant to be, everything happens for a reason. You have that feeling for a reason, and that is how I feel about doing content. And I know that it'll all be worth it one day, because I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going, and, you know, like, it's just, I don't want to say that I get impatient, but sometimes I'm just like, you know, when is it going to happen? Like, you know, I just don't know. And then it's like, it's all in God's timing. It's all going to happen when it's supposed to happen, because that's just how it's supposed to happen. Like, that's just how it is meant to be. So, yeah, just don't give up. Keep going, work hard, and one day you'll look around and you'll be living in your dream. So, yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you maybe felt inspired, motivated, or if you could relate, if you could like the video and subscribe, that would help so much. If not, thank you for being here anyways. I wish you all the very best in life, and I pray that you all achieve your dreams. And I know if you have the hard work and dedication, you don't give up, you keep going, you have faith in yourself, you believe that you will be successful, and you'll get there. And yeah, just thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great day.